Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to get to the chronic absenteeism data that's reported on the Virginia school quality profiles. I'm looking again at Western Albemarle High School data as an example, but you can look at any school or division-wide data that you're interested in. If you're unsure how to get to this page, then please see my other tutorials for how to access the data. So first, what I'm looking at is underneath the map, you can see that there's the accreditation data, and you scroll down and you look at school quality indicators, and you can see over here, chronic absenteeism is a level 1 in green. And so that suggests that, it's not a problem at Western Albemarle High School. And I'll show you a little bit more data that will allow you to decide whether you are in agreement with that or if you have some differences. So level 1 simply means that a school is performing at or above the state standard for the indicator. And if we scroll down further, we can see on this page that 12.72% of the students, of all the students in Western, were chronically absent in this year. So that gives you the overall rate. And again, this gives you a definition of what chronic absenteeism is. It's essentially missing 10% or 1 in 10 days of the school year, regardless of the reason. You can click here on this comparison that shows you the different years. There was a gap in the years reported because of the pandemic, but if you look at those that were at or above 10% absenteeism, you can see that it corresponds to this summary measure here. But when we compare that to prior years, prior to the pandemic, you can see that it is higher and has been increasing in each of these reported years. Okay, so that's the first place I would look to decide whether you think chronic absenteeism is a problem at Western Albemarle High School. The other way that you're going to look is you're going to go back up to the top and go under Learning Climate. And this gives you a pie chart where you can see the chronic absenteeism rate. Now, if we're looking again at all students, we see that same number, 12.7, that are chronically absent. But then, of course, you can click between these different categories. And so when you, for example, look at economically disadvantaged, you can see that it's a much greater proportion of students who are missing on a regular basis. If you look with students with disabilities as well, just over a quarter. If you look at Hispanic students, the largest ethnic or racial group at Western Albemarle High School, you can see as well that almost 1 in 5 are missing, are chronically absent. So that gives you a quick overview. If you're interested in the data, often this is like this, so just toggle that with show data and it will bring you up this table. And then you can look, a little thing you have to remember here is to get the actual percentage of students. These give you the absolute numbers of students in each of these categories. If you want to find out how much are, what the percentage of students, 10% or above, you have to total these two numbers and then divide 145 by the total of these two numbers. And that will give you the percentage of students. And to check it, it's 12.7. That's the number you should come to. And then you can also check it for here. And what you'll be able to see, so again, you divide this number by the total of these two numbers. And what you can see is that this number is higher than in the previous year. So again, suggesting congruence or agreement that the trend is towards increasing student absenteeism. And again, you can look at these different subcategories in the same way. And of course, I would encourage you to look at other schools that you may be interested in, look at the division-wide data that you're interested in, and you can even look statewide. So there you go. Thank you.